Well, ever since I ditched the Sky Splitter and switched over to the Reaper staff, I've had a lot of people saying, hey, can you show your Reaper staff build, show your progress? So that's what we're going to be doing today. And where this is nowhere complete, I am still working on it. I have been finding that I am now winning a lot more inside PvP, so that is a nice positive. Am I still doing the best? No, but I'm still ranking pretty high. Without spending a lot of gems, I'm sitting at rank 14. I think that's a pretty good slot for being in the highest tier. Am I the strongest? No, there's a lot of stronger players out there, but I'm actually happy with this. I think this is a good start, and there's nothing I like more than now seeing somebody higher damage attacking me and then end up losing and me getting some defense wins. So as far as the gear, you see the Reaper staff sitting at a +2. We do have some Nomad bows sitting down there, getting ready to take it to +3, but we're gonna obviously need some keys for that. And then the whole revival cape over there, I've got enough to go and take it up to that point. I just need one more fodder of a legendary state to go and finally get that thing to mythic. I do have plenty of other copies of both the Demon Breath armor and more revival capes, but part of me has this fear that they're going to add a new rarity at some point, and I'm going to need these things, so I'm pretty much just sitting on a ton of S grades. Now the rings, we got the Judgment ring at +3, and I still am using the Sky Flame ring right now. Now I could go and take this thing, once again, use a swap token on it, but I don't want to do that. We just got this thing. I'm happy with it with going in on my Whisperer build. So my game plan is now is I do have enough for the actual, once again, shadow rings there. I could take one of those things up to mythic, and I'll probably use the swap talisman on that to go and take it into a second judgment. We do have the Bloody Grail on there, and I am still rocking a Proof of Glory right now. Now, I do have enough of the actual S-grade versions for the Reckoning badge to get that thing up to Mythic, and I am going to try to get it to Mythic. I don't know if that's going to be the best slot for having a Bloody Grail and a Reckoning badge, so what I might actually do is go and maybe take that Reckoning badge, or even one of these Proof of Glories, and use a Swap Talisman on that to give me a second Bloody Grail. I think ideally that's what I want to do, run a double Judgment, run a double Bloody, but we'll probably keep that Reckoning badge just in case we need it for something else. For the heroes and brands, I am running a Mythic +2 Ghost, however though, we still don't have Crybaby yet, and I am getting closer to it there, thinking within the next couple of weeks I'll finally have it at that point, so I'm hoping for a little bit of jump on that. Might go and invest some gold, maybe try to rush this a little bit earlier, but that's the game plan with that. And Knight of the End, that's a no-brainer there. And for the brands, we're running the Murloc, Harpy, the Vulture, and then the Archdemon. I'm finding that a lot of people are actually doing a combo with the skill on it too, so this is kind of helpful for me since I was building so much around combo before. I'm having a hard time deciding if I want to invest more into the Knight of the End before the Vulture and the Archdemon, and the fact that I could probably get those mythic stats out of those two, but that Knight of the End is just an all-arounder, a good one to use, and I mean, I guess I could do it with the Vulture too, but I'm really having a hard time deciding next time I get one where I could choose that S grade, which one I should pick. For the pets, I'm running Elsa, Flash, and then Freya there, and I have been reworking all of my stats on them, trying to get as much skill damage reduction as possible. Right now I have just about nothing for basic damage reduction. It is all invested in that skill damage, but I've been told that inside PvP, everything is considered skill damage. So that's the way I'm going with that, and trying to maybe just tweak a couple of pet stats in there too. Of course, we're running the Dragon Girl. We're so close to level 100 on that. And then for my mount, I am using the Sphinx to get that extra skill damage too. For the Awakened ones, we're using Catastrophe, we're using the Sphinx, and then I'm also using Laputa after I just got it up to +5. That seems to be working nicely also. And then for the artifacts, I'm running Spear of Thor, and for the Awakened ones, it's Spear of Thor, the Demonic Eye, and then we're running the Pangu Axe. Oh, and I am using the Ghost Legacy too, but this is what I have so far. It's working pretty good for me. This thing hits really freaking hard, which is something that I'm enjoying with it. And like I said, it's nice to see those defense wins inside the arena, so that's a plus too. But speaking of Dragon Girl, if you want to know how long it's going to take you to finally get one of those at 10 stars, you might want to take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.